The crane, the wolf, the bear and the boar no longer dwell upon these shores. You say the goddess and God have gone, but I tell you they live on, for in the cities and hills and in circles of stone, the voices of the old ways, the spirit of Albion is calling you home.
Welcome to Waymo Pagan. Today we are doing Goddess Andraste. She's known as the White Goddess. She has some pretty unique stuff, and if you don't know, if you're a gamer and you have played Dragon's Age Origin or Dragon's Age Origin 2, it's really neat. I just found this out really. I thought about it. Goddess Andraste is the goddess they worship in that game. So it's pretty neat that we're going to learn about her. She has some pretty unique talents I found out as well. So here is her titles, alternate names, and spellings, and symbols. Enjoy. Welcome back to Waymo Pagan. I hope you enjoyed the music for Goddess Andraste. It's actually called Goddess Andraste. It's named after her. Anyhow, we found out some pretty interesting things about her. She is basically like Morgana is to the Irish pantheon. She is the triple goddess within herself. She represents all sides of the goddess. And she's a pretty interesting one. If you are a gamer and you like the game Dragon's Age Origins or Dragon's Age Origins 2, it would be pretty interesting because I couldn't believe this, but they actually have this goddess in in the game. She is their saint. She is like the one they worship in that game. So Goddess Goddess Astra is goddess of 18 things. She is goddess of warriors, victory, divination, moon, love, darkness, creation, the hunt, children, ravens, battles, war, fertility, sacred grove, blood magic, life, mothers, and rabbits. Her sacred animals is ravens and rabbits. Her sacred color is red. Her element is earth. Her Sabbath is Samhain. Her associated planet is the moon. Her representation is rabbits and blood. Now, let's go over what we talked about, as always. Her being, she is a pretty neutral goddess, if you think about it, for what she is goddess of. She has the royal aspect goddess, which is warriors, victory, hunt, battle, war. And then she has the life aspect as well, which would be like creation, children. And then she has the dark and mothers and life. And then she has the dark aspect, which is like darkness, blood magic, and those are the traits. And the sacred grove is actually that of the fairy folk. So a lot of people right here with blood magic, they think it's really evil. It is not true. Like all magic, it is how you use it, not the negative aspect of it. Magic can be used for either dark or light. So it's the thing with blood magic. Blood magic is probably the strongest kind of magic there is to work with. So that's why a lot of people feel it or use it for power, because it can corrupt. But if you're a really light witch like I am, light side, you would only use it for blessing things to keep it to bind to yourself. In blood magic, you don't sacrifice animals, you don't do that kind of stuff. It's your own blood. Mainly this is just a pinprick. A little bit of blood, hardly any. And her sacred animals being raven and rabbits. Now, ravens are the representation of the raven is supposed to carry the crow is opposed to, or raven is supposed to carry the soul of the dead to the next realm, which is what she is here with other aspects of it. And then you got the rabbits, which represent life. Rabbit represents life. So there's the life aspect of it. And then her sacred color being red. Red is the color of passion, but also the color of war and bloodshed. So, in her element being earth, she's a very earth-based goddess, being that she's goddess of the hunt. Her Sabbath being Samhain, which we just had yesterday, because today is November 1st, 2012. That would have been the day to celebrate her, where she would be her most powerful. So if you had a statue or something representing her, that would have been the best day to bless it and enchant her energy into it. Her sacred planet being her associated planet. I'm sorry, that was her element. Her element is Earth, like I said. Her associated planet is the moon because she is a triple goddess. Her representations being rabbits and blood. Now, of course, you don't want to keep a bowl of blood out. That would be kind of creepy. So, blood, you use these herbs and incense to represent it. You would mainly use, like, dragon's blood or, mainly, personally, I would use dragon's blood to represent it. Anyhow, her herbs and incense is granite, black tourmaline, and dragon's blood. Her mother is the mother of the gods, Diana. Her father is Lucifer, the Italian sun god. Her wife is Queen right here, and her children are that of the sacred grove. Now her mother, we have seen a lot of the gods and goddesses came from Diane. There's many different names for her. Diane, Donun, Dawn, many different references to her and many different names. She truly is the mother of the gods. Her father being Lucifer, people get this so wrong. The Christians have made him so bad. Lucifer is an Italian sun god. He is not like the anti, like the ultimate evil on earth. Lucifer, that's a Christian religion. Lucifer is an Italian sun god. They just took his name to make their devil. And what's interesting to me is her lover was a queen. And she was mortal. But she is a lesbian goddess. Which is really cool because we have a gay god in the Greek pantheon by Dionysus. And she would be the lesbian goddess. So, and her children being out of the sacred grove again, which is the fairy folk. Well, this has been it for Goddess Andraste. And sorry if I was pronouncing it wrong. But anyhow, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And our next goddess will be Goddess Bridget. Alright, blessed be.